Hello and welcome to Brand Your Passion, the show that helps you turn the thing you love the most into something that people know and love you for. I'm your host, Holly Arnett, the brand coach for creatives, and I'm on a mission to make the world a more creative place, one brand at a time. If you're ready to get more eyes on your work, more dollars in your pocket, and more creativity in your life, you're in the right place. Welcome. Let's brand your passion. Hey everybody, and welcome back to this week's episode of Brand Your Passion. Today I am here to talk to you all about creating on-brand content that gets engagement, aka how to kick social media's ass. A few weeks ago I talked to you all about how to grow your Instagram, and obviously on Instagram we are creating content. As creators, we are not only creators of our work, but we are content creators. We not necessarily call ourselves that, but we create content around our work, right? Whether that is showing our process or helping other people get started or sharing experiences and stories and knowledge about the thing it is that we love. There can be some stress or pressure or overwhelm or confusion about how to kind of create that content that's going to get people engaged in what you're doing, right? So how do you get people to fall in love with what you're up to and want to comment and vote on polls and things like that? Let's dive into how to create this on-brand content that's going to get you some engagement. Essentially, I'm calling this 7 P's of powerful content. Number 1 is personality. I want you to think about your own personality and putting your own personality into the content that you are creating. So who are you? What is your message? What is your personality? What is your voice? What's your story? What are your values? All of this stuff is super powerful content that you can be sharing and you can be kind of infusing into what you're sharing to make your content really engaging. Yes, people are here to see your beautiful, beautiful creations, whether that's art or music or writing, whatever it is that you, wonderful person, are creating. But they're also here for you. They have followed you for a reason. They love your work. They probably love your personality. People connect with people, and so they want to know who you are and why you do what you do and what gets you excited about creating. What are the fun parts of creating? What are the hard parts of creating? They want to connect with you, get to know your personality. So number 1 for creating engaging content is get your personality in there. Number 2 is your people. You want to know who your people are and kind of what they are following you for and what kind of content they want from you. And this is not to say that you need to be making content for what other people want to see, and I'm going to get into that in the next one, sneak peek. But it's about knowing okay, people follow me because they really enjoy seeing the process of me creating my ceramics. For example, right? People love seeing the time lapses of me throwing the clay. They love seeing the before and after when things are in the kiln. This is what my people are here for, and they're here to be inspired for their own work, but they're also here to kind of be soothed, because who doesn't love a time lapse and a before and after of something creative? I love that shit. And that's what they're here for, right? So knowing what they're following you for, what kind of emotions and feelings they're getting from your content or they want from your content is really, really helpful. But this is especially helpful if you are a service provider. Knowing how you can best help people and the content that you can provide that has the most value to them is going to be really, really, really helpful for you to create engaging content that's helpful, informative, inspiring. So know your people is number 2. Number 3 is passion. So as I was saying, don't just make content because you feel like you have to, or because you're making what other people want to see, or because you feel pressure or forced to. I want you to make content that you are passionate about making. I believe that the more you do that, the more engagement you're going to have, because people are going to see how much fun you're having. They're going to see you on stories or making reels or on Twitter talking about stuff that you love and you're having a freaking fun time doing. The more passion you can put into the content that you're making, the more engaging it's going to be. Make sure you are creating content that you, my friend, are passionate about. Number 4 for creating super engaging content, which leads on from like knowing your people and knowing what you're passionate about and knowing who you are, is to have pillars. So you might have heard content pillars kind of thrown around before. It's really, really helpful in making it so that people know what they are going to get from your profile and from your online content. They know that if they keep coming back and coming back and coming back, they're going to get more and more amazing content around these certain topics. For me, for example, my content pillars are around brand strategy, brand design, creative business. Like, these are my content pillars. I'm always making sure that I'm creating content around these different topics so that my audience can keep coming back and engaging, because I have regular content on the topics that they are interested in. Number 5 is to choose the right platforms. So you do not have to be everywhere all the time. That's like A, exhausting, B, just like you're spreading yourself too thin. Whereas if you focus really powerfully on creating a community of people who engage in your content on like one key platform. So how I like to think of it is like one kind of a short form platform and one sort of longer form platform are your key places to be starting with creating content. You could have Instagram and a blog, or you might have Twitter and a podcast, Facebook and an email list. Choosing the platforms that are going to be fun for you to use and be where your audience is hanging out is really going to be key in creating those engaged audiences. Whereas if you are trying to create content everywhere for everybody and trying to spread yourself all over the place, it's not really going to work. So focus on what are those key platforms that are going to be best for you to focus your attention on, where your audience is hanging out, and you can create the content you want to create. Number 6 is to play. So have fun with your content. Try different formats. Try boomerang and time lapses, polls, question boxes, and reels, and like just have fun. Try these things. Keep yourself engaged, keep your audience engaged, keep them coming back for like new and exciting stuff that they can engage in. And also that you can like play around with what's going to work best. If you are creating feed posts and you find that those don't really work, but if you create stories, people love that shit, or you make threads on Twitter and they go crazy viral, you can play around with these different types of content and find which is going to be the most engaging. My last P of powerful content is pals. Couldn't think of something that started with P that was going to convey what I was trying to say, but pals kind of fits because it's all really about creating community and having conversations, and creating a two-way dialogue is how you're going to get engagement, right? So you want to find your pals. We've already talked about finding who your people are and getting to know them, and you want to actually kind of be pals with them, right? Ask them questions, get them to help you make decisions, get them to give you feedback on the content you've created. Creating these sort of two-way dialogues and then actually talking back is so powerful in getting engagement, because if you are just starting to try and get people to engage in your content, really, it's going to take a minute for your audience to like get used to that. You might a poll up on your stories and at first nobody votes on things, but the more that you do it, the more they're going to get used to it, and the more they're going to be like, oh, cool, this person actually wants to talk to me. They're interested in like what I have to say. I'm enjoying being part of the creative process. It takes a while to kind of grow that natural. And part of this is making sure that you are rewarding or responding to, if somebody is replying to your poll or they're commenting on your Instagram post, they're sending you a DM, try and reply to them. Make sure that you're continuing that conversation, because otherwise, you know what it's like. If someone puts something out there, you comment on it, and then crickets, they don't like your comment. It's like, oh, okay, I'm kind of talking to a brick wall. I'm not getting anything back. This is not really a conversation. It's just somebody talking at me. But when I try and talk back, I get nothing back. Making sure that you are finding your pals and becoming pals with them and communicating and having conversations rewarding them for engaging with you. So like you can also share people's responses to your questions or screenshot like the poll results. All of this stuff is all great tools for showing that engagement is good, that you want engagement, that you're here for it, that when people comment, DM you, reply or tap things, you love that and you want more of it. Those are the keys. You want to make sure, let's recap, to create on-brand content that gets engagement, you want to make sure you're focusing on personality, people, passion, pillars, platforms, play, and your pals. If you follow those 7 things, I am sure that you will create incredible, amazing, engaging content that is like gonna kick ass. And as always, if you want like a group of amazing creatives to help you, support you in creating that content and give you feedback on that content and hype you up when you post that content, then I would love for you to check out the Creators Brand Club. It'll be linked down below or wherever, anywhere and everywhere. It's a really, really amazing community of creatives. We are super focused on helping you grow your brand together as a team with a bunch of creatives on your side. So come and hang out. It's a great time and I would love to see you in there. I hope this episode has been super helpful. As always, that's my number one goal, is to help you out with growing your brand. So I hope this has been awesome. Let me know which one of these you are going to focus on first. So either tag me on Instagram, tweet me on Twitter, you can email me, or you can comment below on this video if you're watching the video version and let me know, are you going to be focusing on personality, people, passion, pillars, platforms, play, or pals? Let me know. I would love to hear and I can't wait to see how you get on. If you have liked this video, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff so you don't miss any others and so that you and I can engage. If you are listening to the podcast, it would mean the world to me if you left a review. They would be incredible and I will love and thank you forever. Other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Keep creating. Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Brand Your Passion and choosing to spend some time with me learning about branding, business, and all things creativity. You can find more episodes just like this one at blackandwhitestudios.nz/brandyourpassion. If you liked this one, you can tap that subscribe button so that you're notified about every new episode. And if you've got a spare second, I would love it if you could leave a review on iTunes or wherever you're listening to this podcast right now. I would love to hear from you and hear about how you're enjoying the podcast. If there were some helpful goodies in this episode for you, it would mean the world to me if you could screenshot your podcast player on your phone right now, hop over to Instagram or Twitter and tag me at Black and White Studios. That's at BLCKWHT Studios. By subscribing and reviewing and sharing, you're helping me to reach more creators just like you so that together we can make the world a more creative place, one brand at a time. I really can't achieve this mission without you, so your support means the world. I'll talk to you in the next episode, but until then, keep creating.